Today is January 20th, 2026, and here is the news that you can use. If you're managing budgets, risk, or delivery in today's IT landscape, the theme is governance under acceleration. CISA is pushing for tighter remediation windows on active exploits, while Microsoft and Google are shipping the control planes you'll need to manage autonomous agents at scale. At the same time, federal oversight is signaling that AI is no longer optional for program integrity. First up, CISA is increasing the pressure on patch management with a new addition to the Known Exploited Vulnerabilities Catalog. CVE 2026-2805 is a vulnerability in the Microsoft Windows Desktop Window Manager that's already being exploited in the wild. Federal agencies have until February 3rd to remediate. If you're a CISO, this is your signal to prioritize this update over standard maintenance windows. Confirm your exposure, validate your detections, and get these fixes deployed to stop active threats on your core OS components. Turning to federal cloud operations, FedRAMP is moving quickly into a new rulemaking posture for the FedRAMP Authorization Act. The program released 6 new requests for comment that define the shift toward machine-readable authorization data and a sponsorless path for certification. This matters because it surfaces cost and operational friction before these rules are locked into policy. If you own compliance or cloud strategy, assign an owner to review these RFCs now to shape the future of federal evidence packaging and authorization speed. Now let's look at AI-driven fraud, where the GAO is putting a spotlight on a massive governance gap. In a new testimony to Congress, GAO warns that the government lost $162 billion to improper payments last year, and AI is only making fraud harder to detect. The executive takeaway is that modernization budgets must include program integrity controls. If you're a CIO working with program leadership, don't just buy a tool. Invest in the continuous verification and analytics needed to adapt as quickly as the adversary. Stay with us for a quick reminder. The Exchange Daily is free, and subscribing is the easiest way to keep it in your routine. If you want the deeper Monday briefing that turns the week's tech news into decision notes and actions, subscribe to the Exchange Weekly for the cost of a cup of coffee. On the platform side, Microsoft is moving Agent 365 into the final development stages to manage autonomous AI agents within the enterprise. At the same time, Google Cloud is launching Gemini Enterprise for customer experience, which moves AI from a passive chatbot to an active problem solver. This shift requires a new governance model, where agents are treated as transactional entities with their own audit and compliance requirements. IT platform owners should define these access controls and logging policies now, before agentic usage scales across the enterprise. Finally, we have an important workforce update from NIST. They just hosted a major workshop to finalize new AI-specific work roles within the NICE framework. CIOs and security leaders should use these roles to re-benchmark their recruitment training plans. If you're trying to build an AI-ready workforce, don't wait for the standards to be locked. Use the draft guidance to define role-based competencies for your team today. That's the Exchange for today. Remember, inspect what you expect. If you are interested in how this newscast is created or want more information about how to be a part of it, contact podcasts at matorasolutions.com. That's podcasts with an S at matorasolutions.com.